word that names something such as a person, place, object, or concept. In English grammar, nouns can be countable or uncountable. As their names suggest, countable nouns are nouns which can be counted, while uncountable nouns cannot. Let's look at this in more detail. So, countable nouns are things we can count, using numbers. This means they have a singular and plural form. The singular form can use a or an, as in a chair and an apple. Note that singular verbs are used with singular nouns, and plural verbs are used with plural nouns. If we want to ask about the quantity of a countable noun, we can use how many. For example, how many brothers do you have? Or, how many people are coming to the meeting? Uncountable nouns are things which we cannot count with numbers. Examples of this are abstract ideas or concepts, such as happiness, anger, love, knowledge, safety, information, technology, and temperature. Uncountable nouns also include some physical objects and substances which we cannot, or are difficult to, divide into separate elements. For example, water, money, coffee, electricity, and snow. Uncountable nouns don't have a plural form. This means that we have to use singular verbs. For example, your safety is our priority. And, yuck, this milk has gone off. We don't use a or an with uncountable nouns, but we can use other words which suggest a quantity, such as some, a bit of, and a lot of. If we want to ask about the quantity of a countable noun, we can use how much. For example, how much money does he have? Or, how much experience do you have? Let's practice some questions with countable and uncountable nouns. Complete these questions with how much, or how many. Pause the video to give yourself time to think, and write the correct question. Then return to the video to check your answers. Welcome back. Let's check the answers. Remember that how much is used with uncountable nouns. This means that when we are asking about money, sugar, time, and water, we need to use how much. Friends and countries are countable, so we use how many. Now find someone to practice asking and answering the questions. Think of some more questions to ask using how much and how many. If we want to express a specific quantity with uncountable nouns, we can use certain words with a number or amount. Some examples are a bar of chocolate, a packet of crisps or biscuits, a bowl of rice or a bowl of soup, a tube of toothpaste, one piece of music, 2 cups of coffee, 3 bottles of water, and some cartons of milk. We can also use specific measurements with uncountable nouns. This is common in food recipes. For example, a simple recipe for pancakes requires the following ingredients: 120 grams of flour, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, a pinch of salt, 1 cup of milk, 2 knobs of butter, 2 eggs, and a tablespoon of vegetable oil.